Hi, I'm Stephanie from Georgie Lou's Retro Candy, and I am also the president of Destination Carlisle. As Jennifer told you yesterday, we worked on an initiative where we were trying to get markers for our downtown area that highlight history, folklore, legends, things that are important to our community. And this is a grant program, so we had to apply and go through a pretty serious process of going back and forth with the folklorists and historians who administered the program to try to make sure that what we were saying on the markers was accurate and that it was actually a qualifying thing to apply for. And so Jennifer told you yesterday about the Old Town Pump and her marker that she wanted to get, and I'm here today to tell you about mine. And mine's really different. If you don't know that folklore can also include things like foodways. And when we had this marker idea and Jennifer brought it to us, the first thing that I thought of right off the bat was the Hot-Chee Dog. To me, there is nothing more quintessentially Carlisle than a Hot-Chee Dog. The Hamilton is the oldest restaurant in Carlisle. It's now been in operation for over 80 years. It's been owned primarily by two families, the Collises and the Maziases. And it's if we have a tradition in Carlisle that is important, I think, to who we are as a community, it is that of going to the Hamilton and experiencing the Hot-Chee Dog. When people move away, something that they miss and they want to come back and have when they visit is the Hot-Chee Dog. So the Hot-Chee Dog presented some challenges for us because other communities have chili dogs. And the first thing that the folklore committee really went back and forth with us about was what makes this special. And it's really hard to explain that to someone who's not from Carlisle, but the Hot-Chee Dog is special because it's not just a chili dog. The Hot-Chee Dog is tied up with everything that I think the Greek community has contributed to Carlisle. If you don't know, High Street used to be called Greek Row because of all the Greek establishments. We still have some great Greek-owned restaurants today, but we even used to have more. And for me, the Hamilton holds a very special place on top of that because I'm actually a Fitzpatrick. If you don't know, that's a fairly popular name in Carlisle, or well-known name in Carlisle. My grandfather was George Fitzpatrick the plumber, and my uncle is George Fitzpatrick the plumber. And George Fitzpatrick, my grandfather, was basically like a best friend to Tommy Mazias. And so Tommy and the Hamilton have always held a very special place in our family. They used to come during our family night before celebrations when I was a kid, and Tommy would bring a ham to the celebration. It was always something to look forward to. And when I was a kid, going to the Hamilton on a Friday night was that was a big deal, a big family outing. And of course we knew Tommy, and Tommy would give us, let us pick a candy bar like he still allows kids to do today, gives them candy. And when my grandfather died, the Maziases were very kind to our family. And in fact, my children, Tom and George, who work in my store, they grew up now with the Hamilton as well. And they are actually, how you want to look at it, the fifth generation that has been able to experience the Hamilton. So my marker is to honor the Hot-Chee Dog. And so we have applied for both of these markers. We actually know which one we got. But we wanted to do these fun videos. It was Jennifer's idea because, she wanted to torture me by making me talk to a camera. But the thing is that we really feel strongly about how important the downtown area used to be to Carlisle, and we would like that to become the same way today. And we are well on our way through the work of a lot of organizations and the small businesses in downtown. To try to make downtown the heart of Carlisle again. You hear a lot about people talking about that, Carlisle's not what it used to be, downtown used to have this, used to have that. And we're bound and determined as an organization to try to have people see that we can honor the past, but also move into the future. And, the downtown of today that a kid is experiencing, like coming to my candy store, or you can still go get your Hot-Chee Dog, or you can go to the Grazery and get a vegan specialty there, or you can go to Stephen Dots and get a wood-fired pizza. Those experiences that are happening right now for our children and teenagers today, they're going to look back as fondly on the Carlisle that we have now as many of you look back at the Carlisle as we had in the 50s, 60s, and so on. So stay tuned, because tomorrow we're going to announce which marker we got. And if you want to join in, you can comment below about which one you prefer that we get. So thank you so much. Keep supporting small businesses in the downtown, and we'll see you tomorrow.